So I recorded this video once already, but there's some things I wanted to add. So I'm just going to do it again. So let's talk politics for the first and hopefully last, well, not the first, but hopefully the last time on this channel. So everything that happened with Charlie Kirk, people celebrating it, people doing all sorts of crazy crap, people, you know, rightfully getting angry at those that are celebrating death and political violence and using it for political points, all of that. I think you already know my side. If you follow me on Twitter, you definitely do. It's all I've been talking about for a couple days. But the main thing I want to do with this video is just call out the BS. I'm not here to call out anyone by name. There is somebody I know and considered a friend, keyword considered, that has been using it to try to get political points and basically celebrating it. And you know who you are. I've subtweeted you. You know who you are. You've seen the tweet. I guarantee it. Do better. But other than that, political violence is never a good thing, actually. I don't think I saw any conservatives that I at least, I didn't personally see it, anecdotal, whatever. I didn't see any conservatives celebrating a couple months back when Minnesota, I believe it was, Democrat got killed. I don't think I saw very many. I mean, there were a couple crazy people that celebrated when Biden was diagnosed with cancer. Those people were rightfully shunned. And, you know, I'm not going to say it's a two-side thing because, and this is political, whoop-de-doo, I'm going to anger a couple people. Oh well, I've been seeing it more and more from one side than the other. The easiest way for me to describe the quote-unquote sides, the two wings of the same, you know, bird or whatever, the left has been increasingly violent, loud, angry, and divisive. The right has been increasingly patriotic, that's one thing I'll give them, but kind of disjointed. They're pulling each other in different directions, and the politicians, at least the conservative politicians, are pretty awful. They're pretty lazy. They don't actually get a whole lot done. Their political commentary is pretty weak. So there's a lot of bad about both, but there's only one side I've seen calling for violence and still calling for violence. I wouldn't make this video if I didn't see Rio make a video. Rio does things, somebody I've collabed with before and considering, you know, an acquainted creator, make a video about it and also call it out. So I wanted to give, you know, the other end of it, the more conservative YouTuber, although I try to keep it just the jokes in the videos. I don't on Twitter, but at least here on YouTube. I've been seeing it more and more over time, and this has just fueled the flame. We have politicians, Jasmine Crockett, not a fan of you, calling for more violence, saying we're in a war.
But this is a war. This isn't a battle, and we absolutely will win this war.
It is a war. It is indeed a war. And I have to say, they have won some battles, Jasmine, but we have to keep our eye on the war, and everybody needs to pick up a weapon and get involved, because this is for the safety and lasting of the country.
And that you need to take out the opponent, which would be, in this case scenario, the right or conservatives. So don't appreciate that. I think that it could rightfully mean you being removed from office. It should anyway, if we had a just political system and people and Republicans that actually did anything. Like I said, they're pretty lazy, at least the elected ones. But at the end of the day, let's just sum it all up, keep this video short. Political violence is never the right answer. And I've seen people add fuel to the flame and continue to call for more political violence and celebrate political violence. And for those people, you need to be either one of three things. You either need to touch grass, reflect on all your life choices and what caused you to be such an awful person. Two, we should do this anyway, seek Christ. I think your life would get a whole lot better. And three, if neither of those other two work for you, maybe, just maybe, spend some time, you know, away from the general public and in a mental health facility. We'll put it that way, to keep it PC for YouTube, because there's something wrong there. There are a lot of you, I don't know if therapy would do it. Some people were genuinely celebrating, cheering, and it's crazy. Anyway, normal videos resuming. You know, this is going to be the last one of these kind of videos. I'm going to try to keep politics off the YouTube. Can't promise it for the Twitter, because it's Twitter, but I will at least keep it off the YouTube. If you are here for politics, either go over to the Twitter, or there'll be a link in the description below Rio's video. I'll leave that linked as well, to a channel. It's not official yet, it's not released or anything, but it does exist. If you're really here for politics, it'll be commentary type stuff, kind of like this. If you're really into that, go over there. But that'll be the last time I talk politics or try to on this channel. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.